Hey guys, Ty here. I mentioned in some of my other videos that there was a video talking about the chords, and I realized that there may not have been a video actually talking about the chords, so I'm going to talk about the most basic chords you need to know in order to play the most popular songs that are out there. Of course, you're going to see every once in a while an F chord or, you know, some 7 chords, but I'm going to go over the very basic chords you need to know. Alright, so the first one of my favorite chords, is E minor. So to play this chord, I'm going to take my second finger, which is my middle finger. I'm going to put it on the second fret of the A string. I'm going to take my third finger and put it on the second fret of the D string. So this one I'm going to play all 6 strings. I hope you guys can, if you can look a little bit closer. I'll actually zoom in here real quick. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see that a little better now. So first chord is an E minor. Now what's really cool is if you know how to play an E minor, which is, you'll see it as E little m. The next chord, if you just put your first finger here and leave those two where it is, then I have an E major. I have E minor, E major. Alright, so next chord that we want to know is how to play a C chord. Now this is probably one of the most challenging ones, so I'm just going to say power through it. If you guys want to know it, what I would do is to kind of just build up to it. Take your time. You know, so my first finger is going to go here on the second string, first fret, and then I'm going to put my second finger here on the second fret, the D string. My third finger goes up here on the third fret of the A string, and then my thumb here is going to meet that top string. So what I'm going to do to play a C is I'm going to put all 5 strings here, like that. Like I said, this is a bit of a challenge in the beginning. The real trick is to get a claw going on. That means your knuckles are curled. But at the same time, you don't want to play with a bunch of tension. You want to stay relaxed. So that is C. Another really important chord that you want to know is the D chord. So how I like to set this one up is to take my first finger first. I'm going to put it there on the second fret, G string. Then I'm going to put my second finger on the second fret of the high E. And I'm going to take my third finger here, my ring finger, put it on the third fret of the B. So my finger kind of makes like an arrow. I don't know if you can see that, but see, yeah. And it takes a few times to, you know, get it down. But also, again, like the C, I have my thumb up there. If you can't do that, you know, you can always play it like this, and just be careful not to hit the 6th string. So that is the D chord. You know, practice it. I would just pause this video right now and actually just switch through those chords that I just played. Just take them one at a time. You know, you might just practice switching, playing E and E minor. You might go E minor, and then play a C. You know, take your time. If you want to play something fast, you got to play it slow first. Alright, so we have E minor, then through E, C, we have D, and then I'm going to show you a little pro tip here to play one of my favorite chords. Kind of goes along with E minor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pinky and put it below my third finger there on the high E string. And I'm going to take these 2 fingers off. I'm going to put my first finger here, second fret of the A string, and my third finger on the third fret of the low E. And that is a G chord. So if you want to get warmed up and you don't know any chords already, what you can do to switch is just take your pinky off and then take these 2 guys off and get back to your D chord. Add your pinky, go back to the G chord. And there's a lot of songs that actually just switch between G and D and C and E minor. So if you know those 4 chords,